Hello everyone, this is Alicia Walton and today we're going to be talking about Assignment 1, the Summary and Abstract. For this assignment, I'd like you to first take note of the due dates. Also note that there is not a rough draft due for peer review. We just have one final draft due. And then I want you to take some time after you finish this video and go through the assignment sheet, since I'm only going to be giving you a general overview and a few tips. So this assignment consists of two pieces, a summary and an abstract. Before you can even begin this, you're going to be finding a technical article that relates to your field or a field that you plan on going into, or if you can't find something that relates to either of those, something that you're just simply interested in, a field that you're interested in. But it does need to be a technical article. You're going to find that piece, and you are going to write a summary, and then you're going to write an abstract of it. The summary is going to be a one-page document. The summary is going to be written for a general audience or for lay people. An example of that would be me, for instance. I am not an engineer. I don't have an engineering background. I do have a wide or broad understanding of engineering terms and fields and various subsects of engineering fields, but I am not an engineer. So you would want the person who's reading the summary to be able to understand what you're talking about and remind yourself as you're writing it that that person is not from your field. The abstract, however, is written for professionals in your field that might be interested in reading the entire article that you're writing it for. So the big challenge of this isn't only that it's these two pieces that are going together, the summary and the abstract, but also that you have two different audiences. And writing for these two audiences can be a challenge. So keep that in mind as you work on these pieces. So my advice would be step 1, find a technical article. And that's actually your assignment for journal entry 2 as well. Step 2, work on the summary. And I suggest if for some reason you've written abstracts in the past and you're very comfortable with it, you could just work on the abstract as well. But I suggest if you haven't done either, work on the summary. So your summary is going to be 1 page long. It's going to be single spaced in MLA, and your margins should be 1 inch, and you should have Times New Roman with 12-point font. Your margins should be like this in your Word document anyway. They should be set up that way. You can check them to make sure. Typically this doesn't change unless you've tweaked it to do so. So you should be good to go there. But that's the setup for the summary. And within this summary, you're going to actually be looking at it and summarizing what you have in your technical article. So generally a single-spaced document would be, it's not too long, but it's enough to give enough information that you're going to have to dive in just a bit. And you're going to have to explain terms as you go along. So keep that in mind as well. I would advise that you make sure that your technical document is more than a page long in and of itself. That way you have some room to dive into it for the summary. It's difficult to make a summary that is longer than your article itself, so don't put yourself there. Also, don't pick a book. Try to make sure that the technical article isn't too long. You don't want something that's longer than like 15 pages. I don't want you to put yourself there. But, 3 to 5 pages, even 2 pages is fine. For the abstract, you're going to be writing 150 words. And again, this is going to be a boiled down version of what your article is about. And it's going to be a teaser for professionals in your field to look at and consider when deciding whether or not they should read the entire article for. Well, that's it for now. If you have any questions or concerns, please reach out to me. Happy writing!